Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good to great day. It's your boy Tony the Savant back again with another one. Let me do the intro real quick. Shout out to my cousin Hawk, that's the ambassador. Shout out to my boy Jeezy, that's the manager. Shout out to my boy Sauce, that's the vice president. Shout out to my boy Paulie Corleone, that's my right hand man, the consigliere. We Uncle Paulie's Entertainment over here. And shout out to the extended family at IOW Sports Network, also at Run It Up Sports Network. Uh, Wildcard Mar, my boy Nick Shine, um, Marlo knows basketball and boxing, Jeremy the Gent, all my brothers, man. Y'all gotta go check out their networks. Like, subscribe over there as well. And last but not least, second from last but not least, my brother Darian Hopkins, the D Hopkins Show. Biggest Raiders fan I know. Um, Go check him out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And last but not least, man, saving the best for last, the bosses, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope y'all thoroughly entertained and pleased with the work that I'm putting in. All right, so let's get into it. I thought this would be an interesting video to do. As y'all know, I like to pay attention to the numbers, the business side of the thing of the sports as well. And so I had some partners, some people that in one of my networks. We were discussing Deion Sanders, a very popular topic right now, probably the hottest topic in college sports. Coach Prime, and we was looking at his contract. Now, a lot of people don't understand, man, like what all the hype is about with Deion Sanders. Most of it comes from the investment that Colorado has put into him. Just a year or two ago, um, Deion Sanders was not getting all this attention from the press and the media because, for the most part, he was at a HBCU, um, and was doing just as good over there. Quiet as kept. He was very, very impressive in his coaching career at Jackson State University, and what sparked all of the attention was how the Colorado University lured. It's, for the worse of the better word, they recruited Deion Sanders away from Jackson State University. Now, if y'all know, a season or two ago, Deion Sanders was. I'm making me some coffee. Y'all know that Deion Sanders was all about the HBCUs. Uh, he was always making a complaint, though, that they was lacking resources, which I think that's pretty much public knowledge, of HBCUs. They typically don't have as much resources as some of the bigger universities. Um, and so Deion Sanders used to be upset that he couldn't give his kids the kind of training and facilities that he felt they needed to be successful. And now, mind you, Deion Sanders comes from Florida State University. It was a big name brand school, a successful program, a lot of history, a lot of big names come out of Florida State University, including Deion Sanders. And so Deion knows what a good college program and good college facility looks like. And he definitely wasn't seeing that at Jackson State. And so here comes along Colorado University, to recruit Deion, get him over there to improve their program. As we all know, they only won one game last season. And they're at 4-2 right now. So they are 4 times better by record this season than they were last season. And like I said, a lot of people don't understand why the media was going crazy when Deion Sanders went over to Colorado. And I'm going to explain to y'all. It's a money game. All right, Colorado put a lot of money into Deion Sanders. I think Deion has already generated a quarter of his contract. I think he's already raised about $5 million in revenue for Colorado, if I believe. I was seeing these numbers a little while ago, but sorry about that. Sorry about all the background noise, y'all. Making me some coffee. Get to work. But nonetheless, yeah, it's a money game. It's an investment, and there's a lot of people in the media and the press that's hoping that that Deion Sanders is it doesn't succeed because they understand what's at stake, and there's a lot of people in the and behind Deion, of all nationalities and races, hoping that he does succeed. One mainly is because they have a huge investment in him. So, if you wasn't aware, Deion Sanders' contract is for 5 years, 29 million, $29.5 million, and that puts him at 5.9 million a year. Just to give you an estimate, I looked up the top 25 paid college coaches right now, and Nick Saban was number one at 11.4 million, and the 25th highest paid college coach right now is Kyle Whittingham of Utah, who earns 6.3 million a year. Everybody was It was some murmurs, in the background about the amount of money that Deion makes, considering that there's been so many other coaches, longer tenure coaches who don't make as much. But you got to realize that Colorado, after the 45-42 thriller victory that the Buffaloes had over TCU, that essentially validated Deion's contract. That's what they paid him to do, to come in, turn around the program. He overhauled the roster, we all know, very infamously. And so you probably would be hearing more murmurs about his contract and how much he makes, but that big TCU victory silenced a lot of his critics. Now, people were concerned. As I had some people ask me, like, all right, so what if Deion, takes his popularity, Nick Saban decides to all of a sudden leave Alabama, and Coach Prime decides to go to a big program, a bigger program like an Alabama. Well, there's some penalties that come attached to that. If Coach Prime decided to leave, he would have to forfeit money from his contract. If he decided to leave this year, per se, he would have to forfeit $15 million of that contract, which is essentially half of it. If he decided to up and leave next year, he would have to forfeit a third of it, would bring it up to a sum of about $10 million. His third year, he would have to forfeit $8 million, and then since it's a 5-year contract, if he decided to leave in the fourth or the fifth year of his contract, he would only have to forfeit a number close to the yearly salary, if you will. So be close to something about $5 million. So I don't think that with all the recruitment and all that kind of stuff that went along with this move to get Coach Prime as the coach of Colorado, I doubt that he'll be leaving anytime soon, and I don't think that there'll be any firing of Coach Prime as well, because in his contract there's also a clause that says that Colorado will have to pay him 75% of his contract if he is fired just abruptly. So it's a big investment on both sides of this contract, for sure. Colorado even extended, extra resources and money to Coach Prime, just to show further the investment they're making in him. Typically, they gave their head coaches $4 million in money to spread amongst the assistant coaches. Coach Prime was awarded an additional $1 million to beef up his assistant coach staff, which I don't know if you all know, but there have been rumors about Warren Sapp joining the crew as well. So that would be huge. I think that if Coach Prime was to use that extra $1 million to pay an assistant coach any extra money, I think that bringing on Warren Sapp would be good for that $1 million. Super Bowl champion, NFL legend. We know Warren Sapp's resume, and I think that he would be perfect because the defensive side of the ball, for Colorado does need some work, especially that defensive line. We can pretty much say that Shedeur can carry the offense, put the offense on his shoulders, as he has shown he can do with his recent win against Arizona State. But nonetheless, bringing in Warren Sapp with that extra revenue and the resources, I think that will be an investment well used. Um, yeah, that's all I have for y'all on that one. And so it's just a little deep dive into Coach Prime's contract. Let everybody know, kind of understand that this is a big investment move. Don't get caught up in the back and forth with Coach Prime and some of these media dudes. It's not a black and white thing. It's not a beef thing. A lot of these dudes love Coach Prime 2-3 years ago. It's because they understand that Colorado has invested a lot of money in this guy. A lot of these dudes have alumni that, colleges that they went to. I know, like Skip Bayless went to Vanderbilt, stuff like that. So they got a lot of connections, ties, relationships to the colleges that they attend to some of these people that work in these colleges. They got a lot of ties to them. So it's bigger than rap. It's more so a money thing, why Coach Prime isn't getting a lot of this hate. But I wanted to break down his contract to let y'all know why Colorado is going to stick by this guy, stick to their guns. Why I truly believe that Coach Prime will stick out his tenure at Colorado as well, and why in the next 5 years is going to be excited to watch these guys. Not only is there an investment financially, but there's an investment spiritually, there's an investment mentally and physically into these children that Coach Prime is working with. Not only his sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, but guys like Travis Hunter, Amarion Miller, Xavier Henderson, Xavier Weaver, excuse me. These kids, man, Coach Prime has got them playing above their scouting reports, and it definitely shows. Like I said, they're 4-2 this year, 4 times better than they were last season, on by record anyway. And it's a big investment on both sides, man. It's a huge investment. So everybody simmered down. We got a lot of time and a long time with Colorado and Coach Prime and this program, and to see what they are able to do in the next 60 months. So y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. You humble your boy, you motivate your boy. I love y'all. Can't thank you enough. Y'all are the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. So let me get back to work. Peace.